How you doing, guys? Dedicated right back in the video. Let's go. I'm here to talk about UPS and how it correlates to real life scenarios and it correlates just to business in general. And a lot of people are acting surprised. A lot of drivers acting surprised. Oh, UPS is doing this, UPS is doing that. Personally, I am not surprised. I am not surprised that a corporation, a business, is willing to do things and pay off their workers, the older workers who's getting paid a very good salary or decent wage, to bring new people in at a lower cost. I am not surprised. What they're gonna do if you don't accept it, I don't know. But I am not surprised. It's business. And this teaches you your job. This thing of work security or job security is almost, I would hate to say it, but a thing of the past. This thing of like, I'm gonna have this job and work for 30 years, a 30-year job, the pension is over. I remember I was in the railroad. I worked in the railroad. There's a gentleman who was putting in his pension, and he was 60, how old? He was in his late 60s when somebody took over the company and got rid of the pension process. And he was not grandfathered in. So all that money he put into his pension, gone. So that 5-6K that to make a month in your pension in the railroad, gone now. Gone. At 62 years old. And he put his hope into that. So this teaches you putting your hope into a business, putting your hope into somebody else for your future. It has to be a win-win scenario. You can't, they win and then you might lose. You got to make sure you put yourself in position. I'm personally not surprised that UPS did this. As I'm getting older in life, I'm not surprised. Even this job I'm working at right now, I'm like, this job they're looking to get rid of me. Or they're looking to maximize profits. That's what I know. They're looking to maximize profits. Business does not care about your feelings. Business doesn't care what's right or what's wrong. Most of the time, business just cares about the money, the profit, the bottom line getting smaller. So, me here in this situation, of course, if you're a UPS driver, you guys see there, you could get another job. But I'm like, you can't put your hope on. What did Chase Address say? Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie's looking to lower your pay. Mr. Charlie's looking to increase your rent. Mr. Charlie's looking to do everything. You know, the system is looking just to take away from you. They want you just to be a mindless consumer. And I've been a consumer before. I'm not going to sit here and like I am better. I've been a consumer before. And at a certain degree, you have to consume. But you have to also produce. And you have to try your best to add more to the marketplace, add more to the workplace than you take. So if you're making $1,000, you want to, consume. Do what you got to do. But after that, invest. After that, save. After that, try to do more. Don't try to, okay, now I'm going to just consume some more just for the sake of consumption's sake. That's how, you get into debt. That's how all these things happen, and you're dependent on that job. So otherwise, every job, every position you have, just make sure you be inside a position, which me personally, you be inside a position where you could be good. You be in a position where you could take care of your folks. Be in a position where you could get another job. This job fired me, I know I could get another job relatively easy. Depends on what happens, but relatively easy, I know I could get a job to work somewhere to bring a paycheck in. But that being said, I'm not dependent on, this job is going to keep me hired. I'm every week, I'm like, I need to save. I need to do what I got to do, because you never know what the future may hold. You never know what might happen. So if you, in my opinion, if you're a UPS driver, do what's best for you. If you want to take the bite, take the bite. If you feel like it's the best interest for you to stay in the CPS, do what's best for you. But me, I always say, you always have, especially if you've grown up and, me, I'm married, have a kid now. You need to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. You need to have not only one source of income, you need to have two in a side hustle. You need to do all these things to survive in this marketplace, to survive in America. Because people are looking to take, and jobs are looking to cut. People are getting fired left and right, front and center. I'm hearing one of my friends' friend got fired, and he has a family. People are getting let go. So you see how, and I always say this, the job doesn't really care about you. Take what you can from a job. Hopefully it's mutually. Hopefully your job wins and you win. You get compensated fairly and you get to do X, Y, and Z. But if not, just make sure, just know they're not your friend. And now I say you should go out there mean mugging, but just know this job is not your friend. At the end of the day, it's business. The reason why they want me to drive this truck, because it's best for their business. They're getting a profit. That's the real reason why they want me to drive the truck. They look, okay, he's relatively safe. We need a driver, so we're gonna get him. But best believe it's not in their best interest to keep me around. What they're gonna do? They're gonna let me go without a moment's notice, and they will sleep well at night. They don't care that I have a son. They don't care if I have a wife. They don't care. Nobody cares I have a family. They're not gonna care. So you gotta do what's in your best interest. That's why it's good to gain the skill. Because once you gain the skill, you can move and shake anywhere you want to go. If you're an electrician, if you're a good doctor, if one place is not hiring, you can go to another place. If you're a mechanic, one place is not hiring, you have options. So you're not beholden into this company, to this entity, when it no longer needs you. It's going to spit you out. So while you're there, don't bet the bank on a situation that you cannot control. Because sometimes they might want you there, but if it's outside their control, you can't do nothing about it. So don't bet the bank, oh, I'm going to stay here for 50 years, I'm staying for 10 years, 20, 30 years. For me, I said I'm going to stay here as long as it's feasible and it fits my situation. And when this no longer serves me, I will leave. If this job this job sees that I no longer serve them, guess what? They'll fire me. They'll make sure of it. So, especially if you're a young guy or a younger person, listen to this. Just remember that this life is not fair. People don't care about right or wrong. Business cares about the bottom line. When they took away the pensions from the older people in the railroad, they didn't care about right or wrong, because that's wrong. These people are in their 60s. And that $6,000 pension will do well for retirement. That was their retirement. Now they don't have it. So you can't put the bank on that. You can't put the bank on the system to take care of you. Don't do that. I'm learning, especially me getting older. I'm learning. If I hit 30, this system, and I never really got fired. I only got fired from one job. Every job I have left, and that job that fired me, they wanted me back. And that was a mall job when I was younger. Besides that, every job I have left, and all those jobs I left, I could go back to. But guess what? If I go back to the jobs, I could always come back if I want to go back trucking or go back to the railroad. But I'd never bet the bank on, oh yeah, this job is always going to keep me. No, I'm like, this job might change. Even if they want to keep me, this job, the management might change. The workers, something could happen. They might be disrespectful. Something might happen in this position where I have to leave. And I have to be able to get up and go to another situation. That's why I'm a big proponent of gaining skills. Me, I got my CDL. I got my tank endorsement. I just need to get my hazmat, my triples and doubles, and my twit card. So next I'm gonna get my triple doubles, my hazmat, and my twit card. I need to get those. Once I get all I need in trucking, I'm gonna go learn another skill. I might still be in trucking, but it makes me feel a little bit better. I know I got an option to leave if I want to. It makes me sleep better. I don't know I can leave if I want to. Keep your credentials. That's the thing I always say. Keep your credentials. I got an IT certification by Google. Basic IT certifications. So look at the job market. It was saying $15, $17. I'm like, this is not enough for me to live. Went to the railroad. But I still kept that certification. My security certification, I'm about to renew that. I'm about to have it. It's good to have these things. Just in case anything happens, you're good to go work a job. You're good to do something. They have something. You're not dependent on, oh, this job gonna keep me forever, because jobs don't care. Jobs don't. It's just business at the end of the day. It's not in person, it's just business. But business, if the business sees fit to let you go, they will let you go. They might like you, but like, it's not good for business. We have to let you go. So just remember that. If you're a driver, remember that. Remember that they're looking to replace you. They're looking to see how they can cut costs. They're looking to see how to cut corners. Just have value within yourself. Understand the marketplace. Understand business. Understand where you fit in this wheel. Understand where you fit, and just do what you got to do. And then step up, level up, save your money, invest your money. Trust me, I'm about to get surgery. I should have saved way more. I should have saved way more. I should have invested way more. While I think times was good, I should have just went out and bought a wall and saved. I fumbled a bag. $10,000, $20,000. I fumbled a bag. And I'm learning, dang, no, once you get that money, save it, invest it. You really shouldn't really be spending anything major until you really got a big bag on you. You got other money coming in and other avenues of income coming in. Because just depending on one income, anything could happen to you health-wise. Anything could happen to you you know, even mental wise. Sometimes you might need a mental break. Sometimes your family might need you, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Most people can't, because they put in a situation where they out leverage themselves. And I'm in a situation right now where I'm like, okay, I'm paying off my debt, I'm paying off my wife's debt. That's the plan. I'm trying to take care of this, trying to take care of that. Which I look, I'm like, if I have any of this, you know how much money will come back in my pocket if I didn't have any of this? But you live and you learn. It's Danny K. Tell me what you think about this video. Out.